Billy Kid Man, Cannon, Eddie Guerrero, Corey Wilson, Norton Smooth, Ray Marceau Jr.
Well, people, good afternoon. I'm going to try to do this early so I can celebrate later on. Today's my birthday. I'm 31 years old. Yeah, I'm 31 and I still play video games. So, yeah. Shit. I know Alpha Omega Sin's older than me and he still does the shit. So, you can't criticize me. Alpha Omega Sin's my dog. Well, we don't know each other for real. We did give each other acknowledgement one time. Yeah, he come in one of my videos years ago. You and I still did the awards when YouTube was great still. Yeah, he thinks
Norton Smooth.
And this episode is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Start off with Sid telling the guy in the truck to play the tape. Yeah, tape of him and Goldberg and Halloween Heavy. Claiming that Goldberg said he quit when that was Sid's voice over the microphone. Goldberg, Scott Hall, Bret Hart, and Nash, they're all out. Everyone except for Nash is saying they're the U.S. champion. Then except Bret Hart and Goldberg. But Bret Hart was defending Goldberg, said, Goldberg is the U.S. champion. He beat me. He should still be the champion. Said, later tonight you can come down and give that title back to Goldberg personally. Yeah, and reverse that decision. If decision's going to be reversed, that means we take Bret Hart out of the tournament and put Goldberg back in there. And Goldberg offered Sid an I Quit match at Mayhem. So later tonight, the four of these guys fight the U.S. title. Scott Hall, Goldberg, Bret Hart, the champion, and Sid Vicious. Now Kim's gonna say tells John Dilger that she's gonna leave the Texas because David Flair's been all over her ass all week long. And Kevin Nash is dressed up as a wizard and a coat of suits, a shirt and tie, and some funny ass pants and all that stuff. Saying he got all these chloroform powder and brass knucks and all that stuff. And wants Scott Hall to be friends with Sid. He tells Bret to go after Sid and all that shit. Meanwhile, the Powers that Be talks about Chavo Guerrero's opportunity to be won on Thunder.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 240 pounds, Norton
I'm skipping that bullshit. Like I told you, I'm skipping that damn feud with Lex Luger and Sting. They're going to still team up.
And his opponent.
And the bonus match tonight will be a tag team match. Conan and Eddie Guerrero
from Allentown,
will take on Donnell Page and
weighing in at 194 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champion.
And Brian Knox comes down for this match. So does Jimmy Hart.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't.
Brian Knox takes issue with Norman Smelly being hardcore and all that shit.
Here we go, folks. It's go time.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Rudy Nielsen, Bret Hart vs. Seven Skull vs. Lazarus, Chris Benoit vs. Medusa from here. That's great. Still in for her. Buff Bagwell vs. Vampiro. Okay, versus Jeff Jarrett.
Going for an encore here.
Anything else in between Combat Sports Definitely to get your question. It's going to be on MMAfighting.com where this window is embedded.
Later on, the Nitro Girl families come to the ring to introduce themselves. Again.
There's another chance.
Comes out, tells her to get out, they don't belong.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Then they're about to fight, and so do they, and they get separated again. Other match tonight, Lex Luger will pick on Sid. Booker T's in the house. Later on, the Revolution being linked with Tori Wilson made a serial for a mixed tag.
No, a counter.
They ain't got that, and it's just going to be Dean Malenko in the serial.
Nothing fancy from him there. That was all raw power.
Brandon Bigelow will fight Brian Knox later tonight. We're going to face Norman Smelly.
He misses the dive.
Unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
I mean, Brandon Bigelow versus
Perfectly
Brian
timed
Knox.
slam.
Nobody does it quite like him.
First ever hardcore match. Now Brian Knox gets out of his seat and takes Norman Smelly with a hockey stick repeatedly.
And that's the second time he used that, guys.
And probably not the last.
He's going for it all. We've seen this before. He finally got it, guys. That's what he was looking for. Shoulders down. This could be it. Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here is your winner, Billy Kid Man.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall.
Check 1, 2, there we go.
Chris Ben Noah.
You saw my hater ass reality grid thing. There you go. Fix the audio. Try to use that new mic. This is plugged into a different system, but as you can see, I can't get the system to work.
Melandra.
Up here in just a second. That's one part of what I want to get to today. And we'll get to it here. Hang on. The other part is about that beef between you-know-who, Pusha T and Kanye, yes? One more thing, Pusha T and Kanye. Pusha T and, God damn it. Had a bit of a clumsy start here, aren't we? And Drake. I want to point out on the MMA Beat a couple of weeks ago that I shouted out Pusha T because a buddy of mine went to a Kanye concert, and I was bitter at him because I had missed it, you know. And now, it turns out that all my years of great...
Hey, Marcus. What you got for me on my birthday?
However,
What you got for me?
Worked out a little bit in my favor, did it not? Unlike the start of the technological difficulties for today's live chat. Be that as it may, I take great pride in that fact because, while I know I am old and hardly the arbiter of anything cool, it nevertheless warms the cockles of my heart to know that if you're just one of those people who hates old hip-hop or hates new hip-hop just because you're old, well, then you're just old.
Yeah, I'm old.
I'll say this. The hip-hop that I grew up with, and I'm old and white and lame, and I'm perfectly content with admitting that, nevertheless put a greater emphasis on MC skills, right? So when you go up against one, like Pusha T, things go bad.
Thank you, sir.
Right? Greg, I don't listen to rappers who sing ODB perhaps be low an exception. It's not what I do. I don't really derive a whole lot of pleasure from it. I like rappers who can rap. In fact,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Melandra, and from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 204 pounds, Evan.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
This is Sean Price. It's actually done by the artist himself. There you are. Look at that. Now, it's Pittsburgh Pirate Attack consulting, but nevertheless, Sean Price, boot camp's best.
And his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 233 pounds, Chris Benoit.
Part of the tradition around here. But nevertheless, as a message to the kids there, I'll let this stuff later.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Sounds like all of Richmond is in the arena right now. That's how loud it is. Hoping to end it early. He's simply reminding him that he's here. He's not looking like himself here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Just screw Medusa at the tournament and says, this ain't the WWF. We don't beat on women on this. Medusa and courageous to blame the referee for this.
Nicely done with the head scissors.
They end up fighting each other and they treat the referee and
here we go. Back inside the ring.
It's different, though.
Whoa, missed by a large margin there. Come on, how do you miss by that much? Got him good with the underhand. Oh, here we go. Message delivered.
Wow.
He looks a bit off his game here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now. This one could very easily go either way at this point, guys. But win or lose, he's the type of guy that will be proud of his performance regardless.
His signature slam.
I can't believe it, Michael.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
Right? So those are some great wins, obviously. Pretty spectacular wins.
Look out here. Up and over with a suplex. Not where he wants to be right now. Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down. Flash with the missile drop kick. Keep your eye on this one. Oh! He's dunking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Here he goes. What an amazing move.
That's what he was looking for, Mike.
He thinks he has it. Oh, somehow.
What?
Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
Tough motherfucker.
Each of these competitors is looking for the shoulders down. This could be it. He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Beautiful German suplex. He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Sometimes all it takes is a basic strike. He hits the head scissors. Headed to the outside now.
Smart move. Take some time to think things over.
You have to have some of these guardrails in place where you're creating this.
Hello? No. You sound like one of those thieving foreigners. I'm back now.
Body of work.
Back between the ropes. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Nothing but tough guys. Nothing you can't say incredibly nice things about him.
There's no recovery from that. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. This is it. He's not afraid to fly.
This one is over.
It could be over here. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, Chris Benoit.
Big singles win here, guys.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two
got
back
to
in the
be here
ring
mess of the week last
ASAP.
week.
What an amazing match.
Wardley's still active. Verdum's still active, but some of the things he did at heavyweight
Did I forget?
might sway me. And then Musasi.
I know this is going to be disc over Rick Steiner for the TV time. Side
All
of
right.
it, yeah.
But I think the audio's better now. So. Just one more time. The audio's messed up. I want to make sure I didn't cheat anybody. I'm being a really poor winner. There's nothing like the joy of being a really poor winner. This is for Danny Segura, the world's biggest hater. Yes, I know my forehead's a little messed up. I was face planting last night in jiu-jitsu. There you go. Right there.
Rick Steiner. Diego N. Franco.
Luke, we need to talk about Michael Bisping. All right, what do you want to talk about? Favorite Michael Bisping fight? Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite Michael Bisping fight? Let's pull it up. I was looking at his record yesterday.
Rick Steiner's title is on the line.
In the trenches? My God. Look at his record. Let me read you his UFC fights. Forget that he had a career a little bit before that. Here is his UFC fights. Josh Haynes, Eric Red Schaefer. Good black belt, by the way.
Later on, we see the debut. See Cameron still running from David. And he says, my master needs to met a bride. No, still after. You see Dusty Rhodes makes his presence still again in WCW. Says, everyone take a good look at this shit he's in. He left the WWF because of shit like this. He was Goldust, and Goldust was garbage. He just wants to be him. But the Pastor said that Dustin Rhodes is so boring, so they dressed him up in that damn get-up, looking like Austin Fester. Said that his name was Seven. He says the powers that be is going to take that and shove that up their ass. Said they're going to make their lives, WCW, TNA lives living here. And tonight and forevermore, you'll never forget the name of Dustin Rhodes.
Yes, there's some losses along the way, but as you know, there were some extenuating circumstances with some of them.
And when Sting and Goldberg fight again, ain't gonna be no bullshit quick win. I'm gonna let that shit last.
He did defend it. He lost it obviously as well, and that Kelly Gastelum fight was really ill-advised. But he's doing that through injury, through God knows what kind of eyesight he had. So even if you wanted to make some claims about this one, that there's not enough season in the body of work, you can have you open with that. I would not agree with that. I think he was first UK.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line.
As a fighter that matters. He doesn't have some of the stuff as coach that, for example, that Matt Serra has. He doesn't have as much as a, or sort of other martial arts contender that Matt Serra does. And so that's part of the legacy of Serra. It's a larger body of work. By the way, up to Mike Bond over in the stats list. All the things that you can say about his career. It's incredible.
Okay, let's get this match going.
And I'll go so far as to say that these guys are about to put on a match everybody's going to be talking about tomorrow.
Though he's not showing it outwardly, this title defense has to have him nervous.
And I don't think there are words that can describe just how electric the atmosphere is here in Omaha. Tell me, what do you think about Steiner? The champ has been here before. What do you expect from him in his title defense?
I don't think I've ever seen a more confident look, Cole. And in title matches, believing in yourself is key. Otherwise, you're dead in the water.
Hey, I always say the longer a bout goes on, the better chance the champion has of defending. We'll see if that's the case here.
Shoulder tackle does the job. An incredibly athletic move.
Here's his chance to win this.
Bulldog!
He's back in control here.
And that kid, Tony Mamaluke is there doing commentary. After the match, he takes Disco Inferno with the mitt, trying to bucket up the mitt, trying to pour it on Disco.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Television Champion, Rick Steiner.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive.
And for me, to be able to take that kind of traumatic KO that would have mentally crippled other fighters after Dan Henderson, to come back out there and put it on Dennis King, who had some hype at the time, and was a very, very good fighter, and physically looked the part and everything. It just tells you the story of who he is. Because the story of who he is. Loses to Chael Sonnen, by the way, that was controversial. Came back and beat Brian Sand. Lost to Vitor Belfort. Came back and beat Alan Belcher. Lost to Tim Kennedy. Came back and beat Kung Lee. Lost to Luke Rockhold. And then came back and beat Dalloway, Leipzig, Silva, Rockhold, and Henderson again. And by the way, in that Silva win, he got dropped at the end of that third round. Go back and look at the numbers for that fight. Statistically, his best round was his fourth.
Goldberg!
Every one of those setbacks, after every one of those losses, he got right back.
The man called Sting!
2014, where it was, give and take a little bit. But the point being,
the total package, Lex Luger!
So I would say maybe the Dennis King fight, the second Luke Rockhold.
Elizabeth!
The second Luke Rockhold fight, obviously, is pretty special as well. It's another good one that he had. Jason Miller fight was kind of weird. Brian Stan fight was close. The Kung Lee fight was interesting. You know, Kung Lee looked like $1 million coming into that fight. There's a few, but it's mostly just these moments that he had. He gets sat down, he dusts himself off, he doesn't wallow in self-pity, and he just goes. He's the least self-pitying fighter I've ever seen, I think. Never an ounce of self-pity. And if he does, almost in jest, like there might be some kind of human inevitability to sadness after a loss, and he might indulge it for an evening or a drink and then right back on it. You don't find people like that. You don't. I'm sorry. Not after, everyone can dust themselves off after some kind of setback, but not like this. Not to just be in a position where his turn finally came. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Shout out to Floyd Sr. Real talk, though, the Kung Lee fight comes to mind for me this person, right? Yeah, Kung Lee was a washed-up 42-year-old man. They're going to do this with his resume. They're going to go through this and say these losses mean a lot, and these wins mean very little. This is the inevitable revision that happens. Kung Lee was older at the time, but he was still pretty good. In fact, Kung Lee coming into that contest, he gets up with a few losses ahead of it. Let's see. No, he actually was on a 2-fight win streak, although he had some time off, the Cote and Franklin fight. That's another issue. I mean, there was $1 million coming into it, so washed up seems like a bit of a over-examination.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the total package, Lex Luger, and from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, the man called Sting.
This fight ended with the UFC
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
Guys, you got to respect Goldberg, especially given how hard he works to be a hero to kids.
Yeah, he's definitely somebody you can feel good about your kids looking up to.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it. If your head's not at 100%, you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
That's Halloween headed.
Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here, working for control.
And ways to augment our pay. Used to be that sponsorship was a way to offset low fighter pay. Now what is it doing? Couldn't tell you. I don't have a ton of sympathy like I used to. Because it's not like the media has...
Here we go with Sting, in full control.
As much coverage as he
and now it's Goldberg, controlling the head. Tell us your thoughts about Sting. What do you expect his approach to be here?
Well, for starters, I'm glad to see Sting has decided to come down from the rafters long enough to grace us with his presence. Though I'm sure his opposition doesn't necessarily share the same sentiment.
I agree, and the crowd seems to be backing him here, so that always helps.
Shoulder tackle does the job.
That's going to be easier said than done. I recognize that too. Well, at some level, you just get to the end of the questions and you say...
Goldberg got him there.
Goldberg with good timing there. Goldberg is making his presence known. That could snap his ankle in half.
Who knows what kind of revenue they would have gotten from that. Let's just say...
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Sting using his speed right there. A concerned look on the face of Sting. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. What's he doing?
Oh, shows no mercy. In that poor chair. It looked like a twisted heap.
And what a reversal from Goldberg. Nothing fancy from him there. That was all raw power. And there's the reversal from Sting. Looking to catch him off guard. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
And we continue.
It's obvious right now that Sting is feeling the abuse that has been dealt out in this match so far. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Goldberg looking to end it all.
Oh, there it is. The spear. Looks like the end of the road for Sting.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg. Jackhammer. Here's his mark.
This could do it. The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner,
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
And the rest of the company stuff Sid
following this big
offers
singles
the
win here
right
tonight.
for watch Sid back. Rick Steiner wants to talk with Sid after what happened on Thunder after Sid powerbombed him. Sid said, I ain't got time for you.
I told you that people don't understand how fights are scored. And they don't understand that what we have done is, when you look at a fight, you're looking at the strategic, tactical, and tactical things that are happening. Yes? So, for example, you are looking at Hill's pressure and how it's working. You're looking at his footwork and his angles and how that's working. You're seeing him, how many taps he broke, how many land, how damaging they were. You're looking at his head movement. You're looking at his footwork. You're looking at his feints and his fakes. You're looking at his shot selection. You're looking at who's behind the two black lines, who's doing the pressuring. And even then, we all both know, even if you're getting pressured, it could be a cat and mouse game where you want to be pressured so you can counter. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, but you're at least paying attention to those things. We all know, as I've made a point of noting on this podcast, the majority of the action, because guys are pushing out from the center, the majority of the action happens along the defense line, or it happens just outside the two black lines. That's really the sweet spot.
The Body Buck finish.
So you're always looking to see who's in
Victor O.
Who's going for takedowns, what they look like. You're evaluating everything in totality in real time. So your brain is processing it. You can't, in real time, you're not compartmentalizing it. But judging is done through compartmentalization, right? In two different ways. Number one, per round. You're not judging the fight by the 10-point must system as a whole. You're judging it, what happened in that round? What happened in that round? Forget about it. That round, forget about it. That round, forget about it. That round. And none of them have to line up with the other one. Each one is its own individual election. Who did you vote for? Who made the most compelling argument? That's it. And that argument, this is the second nature of it, is only a function at first of effective striking and grappling. And if that is even, and if and only if that is even, then you drop to effective aggression. And there should be a winner there. And if and only if there is no aggression that you can discern being greater than the other one, in terms of being effective aggression, being the criteria they're in, then you go to effective cage control. And if and only if, that's when even then you can give it a 10-10 round. Right? But that's not how we score in our mind. When we're watching a fight, what are we looking for? Everything. Everything matters. And so I think you need to have a scoring criteria and a scoring system that somehow matches how we perceive a fight, how we take it in. It has to match that kind of reality. And asking audiences to compartmentalize per round and then compartmentalize these judging criteria.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 255 pounds, Victor O.
To a Tony.
For evaluating the winner. Is this system really the best one to evaluate the winner? When the short open question there. So to me, it's like whatever scoring criteria you want to come up with.
Qualifying match, right? Yeah.
And his opponent from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Body Buck Bannon.
My conceit of me is that you should match the way in which you perceive a fight. You should have judging criteria.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
It's been a beautiful day turned into a night here in Honolulu as we get ready to kick this one off. Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Bannon.
Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
I like his chances here tonight, Cole. I know I'm not breaking any news here, but when it comes to singles competition, he really has what it takes.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to talk about taking out your opponent, but another to actually do it.
Perfectly executed.
Back in from the apron. That was like seeing someone getting hurled.
The drop kick hits the target.
Just making his presence felt there.
Looking to steal one. Inside cradle. Shoulders are down. There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
Nope, reverses it. Oh, and he reverses it.
And now he goes for it a second time.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Look at this.
And he lands the slam.
Nobody does it quite like him.
That'll readjust your spine. He's looking at it. He's got him now.
This one is over.
Whoa, let's look at that again.
What a move.
Here he goes for the win. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Thanks to Berlin, he hit Ventura with brass knuckles beating last week. And the DOA put a beat down on Berlin for helping Buck Bagwell win.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
These guys look like a couple of hawks.
Instead of Lex Luger faking a knee injury. And then the EMT saying they can't find nothing wrong with his knee. Let's say he was attacked by DOA backstage before they showed up at the arena. Not at the arena, but to the ring.
Sparring was supposed to be a private thing.
But more on this later on.
And then was just like, well, cat's out of the bag. What are you going to do? You know, that's the kind of guy he was. He had a big mouth, and I say that as a compliment. He Firestarter was a guy who believed in himself. A guy who
next another tournament match.
Media and always understood the best way to get some media. Always, it certainly was a large portion of his career. And that's always my favorite. I'll never forget we go to commercial. It's like, maybe I shouldn't have said it. Well, I do love that. What do you think his legacy will be? I think his legacy will be exactly what we think it is, which is UK pioneer, guy who went from villain to hero as he became an elder statesman, and a guy who had a deserved reputation for never ducking challenges. And again, I know the Romero thing is weird, but
Brett, the Hitman Hart, Chris Benoit.
He was supposed to be fighting and win. The low has to be the Dan Henderson fight. The high has to be UFC 199. Influence on the sport. I think it's
Perry.
We'll see what happens.
Douglas, Shane, Dean, Malenko, Double A, Arn, Anderson.
Value of showmanship and then the value. He was both, right? I mean, Michael Bisping was a bridge.
What's going on, Woken?
He fits in this modern world of social media trash talk and media sound bites and being a personality. He fits in quite well, right? He has no problems navigating that well. But at the same time, he was an old throwback fighter. Like, hey, we need you to fight Dan Miller. Okay. We need you to fight whoever. Okay. Dallas like you from Scotland. Sure. All of that. He had no problem with any of that. And so he was a hybrid in many ways. Or it should tell you, at least insofar as the era in which he came from, a little bit ahead of the curve. That to me is who he is. Musasi's the best middleweight in the world. Got a strong claim. But I do think Whitaker's probably better. I'm not sure I would pick Musasi against any middleweight. What do I mean? Do you think you could make a legitimate case for Musasi as the best middleweight in the world? I don't know if I could. Maybe somebody else could. Why does he want to fight with Rory McDonald? Probably to get maximum attention and pay. I don't know. What do you think of that fight? That fight doesn't do much for me. I respect Rory, but Musasi's just a lot bigger and really well-rounded like he is. And so if you say that they're equally skilled, size is going to matter there. And so, I don't know that it does a whole lot for me. It's fun to put these kinds of fights together. If Rory beat him, it'd be amazing, right? I wouldn't deny it, but I don't know, it doesn't do a whole lot for me. I got to tell you, after Saturday or Friday, whatever it was, the fight that I most want to see is MVP versus Daly. I mean, I look at that fight, I think to myself, Jesus, like, you've got a fight in Bellator that could not have, I mean, I don't think the fan base could be more ready for it than they are. I don't know how well it would sell necessarily, especially outside the UK, but you've got my attention with that one. It's honestly developing fight in the Storm versus Fedor, like you said, the Storm versus Fedor is essentially sort of a structure happening not by accident, but
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Shane Douglas. And from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 241 pounds, Perry. And his opponent, accompanied by Chris Benoit. And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, Brett the Hitman Hart.
Both men enter this match with tidal waves of momentum, which set them on a collision course for this very moment. It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
And I'd say St. Louis is in for what might prove to be a match of the year candidate here with this one.
What do you think Perry needs to do to be effective tonight? It'll be interesting to see how he plans to get it done. What do you think?
All right, fans, butter up some popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and settle in. This is going to be a barn burner.
Tonight, look for him to fortify his claim in this division. Figure four! Cinched in! This could be it!
This might be it.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
He gets him with a reversal.
There's the Boston Crab, folks, exerting incredible pressure on the lower body here.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Into the turnbuckles. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Caught off guard. That slam was filled with evil intentions. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
So to me, am I telling you he's an amazing, oh my God, Hall of Fame fighter? No, I'm not saying that. But I don't.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
That was, to me, a step up.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
I don't really agree that this was some kind of routine.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
This is a step up. Now, your point might be...
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
No, I don't know that he was doing that necessarily. But that this is the same old.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Now,
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
What I like. At this point, I think beating David...
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
Now you need to step up because we've seen how he does.
He's looking for the win.
Guys who are not very good, who are pretty good.
Really?
Just making his presence felt there.
Bret Hart knows what he's doing. If it was me, I would not be taunting anybody right now.
Such a dangerous hold. Fighting for survival. He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Bret Hart is a force within the ring.
Spikes him.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
Sharpshooter! This one is over.
This is exactly what Bret Hart was waiting for.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out.
Here is your winner, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart picks up the victory here tonight.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
No, I've never heard of it
What a
before.
matchup that was.
Anyway, it's
Truly
match. It's impersonating
incredible.
Johnny Carson. Tongue got said. Right now. Right now? That guy do that bonus there. Tag team, man.
In terms of being different kind of fighters, where you just look good against no competition, there's a point in that too. I don't think that's what MVP wants, but you can do that. You would have to be a lesser skilled fighter to get away with it, but I can think of some that are like that, like Marcokazu and Inari, sort of like gimmicky fighters. You know, they were doing stuff like that for a while. It was this leg lock specialist before leg locks were really a thing in MMA. And And he would take some and he would lose some, but it was always one of these real dangers that was kind of interesting and it was flashy. He wasn't beating scrubs all the time, but it was that kind of a bit where you just sort of knew what you were going to get. It was going to go one way or the other with him. And sometimes it went to his way. So yeah. You need to be very fair about this to David Rickles. I don't think it's true to say, he's the same as defeating No Sean.
Diamond Dallas Page!
Well, keep Kim with you.
Other commenter. I was at Bellator 200 and Pryor was not a fan of MVP's antics at all, but being there, I love seeing his qualities as a showman.
Let's make it a regular.
He went over big time. He took the atmosphere from a 4 to a 9 and got everyone up for the main event. Certainly did.
How good is it, man?
For guys like that. Thoughts on David Rickles' verbal submission mid-fight after taking limited damage. I was watching Bellator 200 on Friday. Rickles versus MVP, and Rickles was getting completely outclassed by MVP and striking, but it wasn't like a
Diamond Dallas Page! Chris Cannon!
Sometimes the guy would throw the towel like that, but part of my respect for his awareness to see he's outclassed. Yeah, what's the point?
Cannon! Eddie
Guerrero! And we had this thing about we're just going to fight until he's dead. To me, it was like, I think he knew his problems. He couldn't see out of his eye. He knew it was fucked up. He's a guy who, by the way, has taken big shots in his career before, been flatlined. He can avoid that.
They don't let Sugar Lee in.
He's going to put a limit on how far he can
says
go.
He can't compete, and if he doesn't, but tonight he told him that the powers that be said he'll be out of the tournament if he doesn't face it tonight.
David Rickles was known as the caveman.
But look at anyways, in my remix, you know what? I'm going to face him tonight. And I get it. If the injury worsens, then he's willing to pay that price.
So I'm the type of fight fan that I appreciate grit and toughness more than skill many times.
Now, Kim, has to stay with DDP. After that, DDP has to go to do his Ready to Rumble shit. And security will watch Kim for him, as promised. They get caught slipping. David Flair takes him out with crowbars. So Kimberly, it's like, in tears because David Flair can't get.
Well, get me on simultaneous, but okay.
So, Kimberly's in tears because David Flair ain't no escaping David Flair for her. But anyways, so it'll make so good it'll make me the top 1%. Really?
A eulogy for the Ultimate Fighter. Dana White recently confirmed the next tough season will be the last. It is probably long overdue. Probably. And there are tons of reasons why tough kind of sucks. Kind of. So when something passes away, it is common courtesy to all the good members. First of all, we don't know what's scheduled. So I'm not going to give a eulogy for that. We will serve a tough memory. Season after season of not watching tough has been my favorite tough memory. Brooklyn versus Bonner, Ryan Hall King Ninja, smashing the locker room door, Sam versus Mandalay, others giving their memories.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 478 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Cannon and Eddie Guerrero. And their opponent, accompanied by Kimberly Page, and at a combined weight of 491 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page and Chris Cannon.
Guys, this match is sure to not... All right, we're ready to kick this one off. As we all know, guys, Salt Lake City demands excellence, and that's exactly what they're going to get here tonight.
Sometimes all it takes is a basic strike.
Back drop.
Let's talk about Diamond Dallas Page for a moment. In a tag team, being a good partner is as important as anything else. How can he do his part tonight in this one?
I like the pairing, Michael. These two work so well together as a team.
I think it's safe to say that his team is always prepared to benefit from an opponent making a mistake so they can score the win.
Well-executed double team.
Diamond Dallas Page is one of the most intense competitors a superstar can lock up with. DDP is never hesitant about going at an opponent. Page is WCW's People's Champion, and he'll do whatever it takes to make you feel the bang.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
He hits the clothesline. Diamond Dallas Page is one of the most beloved superstars in WCW. DDP was known as the People's Champion. WWE had its own People's Champion in The Rock. To this day, fans wonder if that's a matchup we will get to see.
You don't have to be a genius to see that Diamond Dallas Page was the heart of WCW during the Monday Night War. Page's intensity and love of throwing down put him nose to nose with the best WCW had to offer.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later. Eddie Guerrero's on the attack now.
There's the switch. Cannon is in. And a lethal clothesline. He delivers a hard clothesline.
King got a word.
Back in the ring now.
Now it's Cannon on the defensive.
His tag team match hoping to end it early.
He's targeting the midsection here. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Reverses that one. Made him pay there.
There's the switch. Diamond Dallas Page is in.
Teamwork at its best.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Perfectly executed.
And there's the tag.
Made you cry,
into the ring.
Made you want to shout. Seriously. That when relationships are made.
DDP may be in a bad way here, and you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now. And there's the reversal from Diamond Dallas Page.
And it is all heart that's keeping Eddie Guerrero in this match at this point.
Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
If he could just make it to his corner, these guys still have a chance. But if not, I don't see how he can overcome all this punishment and win.
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Tony's on fire.
He kicks him right in the gut. Just look at this man. He's all business.
Thrown right into that turnbuckle. I can hear it from here. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
He might have it. Momentum's firmly in his corner now.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Nobody gets up from that, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And a clothesline.
DDP unloading.
That should do it.
This is DDP's match now.
DDP. Diamond cutter from Diamond Dallas Page.
That's how you put.
Can he score the pin? A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Got the victory. They got the victory here. Now DDP felt down, do his shit, and ready to rumble. Finish that up. Now security has to watch Kimberly. For more security.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like...
TJ Dillashaw is one of the best Count fighters and most underappreciated.
Up next, Booker T challenges the Twin Brothers to a match
I don't know.
in the Harlem Street fight. Since they suspended his brother for not beating Buff Bagwell last week.
What do you make of this style of fighting? I like it. I think the rest of his career will pan out. Well, look at these questions. You think he will beat Cody in the rematch? Probably. But that was a close one in that early stage, too. Do you think we'll see a Cruz rematch? I don't know what's going to happen with Cruz.
Yeah, they suspended Steve Ray, and it's their fault. They the ones got him disqualified.
He might get back to title contention, depending on how things go, but he's got to heal himself. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Booker T.
What bantamweight do you think has the best
Don Ron.
Let's see. Dillashaw doesn't accept that the role of a professional athlete is that of an entertainer. This I'll do my talking in the cage attitude has kept him from properly marketing himself.
What's the TNA fact?
Hardcore fan. I still cringe when I think of those interviews he did.
For the day.
Where Don was telling him you have to talk. I mean, that's why we're sitting here with microphones and cameras facing us. And then someone responds, yeah, but not everybody is a talker. I'd much rather deal with somebody actively not participating in something they're bad at and trying to fake it. Yes, thank God, please. Not everyone has the skills, right? TJ Dillashaw could probably train. Imagine if TJ Dillashaw quit MMA today and said next year and the year after that, Mundial, he wants to compete and see if he can win in the gi in jiu-jitsu. Could he do it? I don't think he could. The guys who are doing that and winning that in his weight class, not only is that all they do, that's all they've been doing for the last 15, sometimes 20 years. Right? It has such a head start and such a feel for that level of competition that it simply wouldn't be possible. You can't just do everything. And that's a bit of a different scenario where you're talking about transitioning over. But I'm pointing out, not everybody has the skills to talk. It's a skill. And not everybody wants to do the work to develop it either. The only thing is, if you're not going to do that, then very much a totally different way to do it. Because the two are kind of together. Or you can say like that side. And two of those I did together and took away from you.
The following contest is a handicap match. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Here's the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get this match started.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Hey, guys, is that the president over there? I mean, I know he's a huge WWE fan and we're in his neighborhood, but I didn't hear anything about him coming.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This ain't gonna be no DQ.
Let's talk about Booker T for a moment. What, in your opinion, can the WWE Universe expect from him here?
Win or lose, I just hope we get to see a spin-a-rooney. If that doesn't get you excited for a Booker T match, I don't know what will.
There's no question, tonight is a big night for him, and he knows it.
Well executed.
Long way, Booker T. I ain't make you swing that.
Campbell clutches in.
Look at the torque.
Booker T appearing uneasy here. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
So much power behind that punch.
Booker T with a great offensive show.
That strike definitely found its target.
I don't know who's behind that. I'm guessing Jeff Jarrett.
That might have hurt his head just as much.
I'm going to say Jeff
You
Jarrett.
can't put a price tag
Man
on
Hardy
landing that
got
perfect
temporarily
strike.
fired in
And that
2005 from
nailed him.
WWE. He wanted both of them to be over there.
Down with authority.
The retreat the Hardy boys. I was down for this.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
The Rhino, DDP,
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He's up against an almost unwinnable battle here in this handicap match.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. Ain't no stopping him now.
Probably might be the best shooter league if you want to think about that.
Word, my phone.
And here's Booker. Oh, that's spine buster.
Sucker!
So impressive.
And he lands a nice axe kick. Can you dig it, Saxton?
This might be the opportunity he needed.
Booker T is rolling now.
An early pin attempt. And Booker T avoids the early pin.
Nice kick out.
Pin broken up easily.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Booker T getting pushed to the limits here.
All right.
At this point, you have to ask how
You
much
got
more he
me.
has to give here
You got
in this
me.
handicap match.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
Whoa, that was some reversal by Booker T. Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh, and he hits the axe handle.
Hey, where's my hand?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Can he do it here?
Kicks out in the nick of time.
He's a Hall of Famer for a reason.
Coward. I don't
Diving headbutt, diving headbutt. He thinks he has it. Never say die attitude out of him.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. He'd better strike while the iron's hot.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Oh, there it is.
Bookend.
Looks like another
Quick pin attempt here. 2. I think that kick out surprised everyone.
Clearly not enough damage done.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. Work is being put in by Booker T.
Scissors kick.
You gotta love it. Now it's time to capitalize.
His shoulders are down. 2.
down them both.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But after that, Jeff Jarrett attacked Booker T, and all three of them jump on him. A muscular woman by the name of Midnight hit the ring to try to come to the
Here
rescue.
is your winner, Booker.
And then Jeff Jarrett takes her out with a
Gets
good
it done
turn.
to pick up the win.
And Booker
I
T
think we're
hits
all
the woman.
glad this match came to a close without any of these
After
guys
they
having to
leave.
go to a local medical facility. It looked like that might have been the case here for a while.
MMA media is talking. It's not like this is some secret.
Time for the
Y'all
mixed
talking about it,
tag
we're talking
team.
about it. Everyone knows about it. It's a thing. Fighters know about it. I mean, I had these conversations with y'all on this chat for years. The dog's going berserk. For years I had these conversations. And it didn't do nothing. In the words of terrible English. It did nothing. It accomplished zero.
I can't do a mixed take, so this is the least I could do.
I'm happy to agree that seems punitive.
Now let's
fair.
go.
I'm happy to acknowledge that this is, I feel bad for these fighters. I really do.
Dean Malenko. The Queen.
Someone says,
Ray Marceau Jr.
Oh, War fan, excuse me. Complain about the new Star Wars.
Corey Wilson.
I agree, sir. I guess we're getting worse and worse. Well, that's not quite true. The Han Solo one is relatively poorly, but Last Jedi did well. And the reviews are terrible. So the reviews for Last Jedi were good. It was the fan reviews that were bad. Maybe they're not great movies after all. Maybe some of the criticism is actually valid. It would have sunk it. No. The Last Jedi was critically acclaimed. The dorks that like to go to Comic-Con and then watch robots shoot lasers in space, they didn't like The Last Jedi, but actually real movie reviewers did. I'll tell you who was sort of half in the bag on it, speaking of that. You guys know what Red Letter Media is? They didn't like Last Jedi all that much. They didn't hate it like everybody else did either. They were sort of like, it wasn't all that great kind of thing. But they're pretty hardcore judges. You guys watch Red Letter Media on YouTube? Incredible YouTube channel. Sometimes I agree with them. Sometimes I think they go a little bit too far. Sometimes I don't quite understand exactly the nature of their criticism. I'll say this in their defense. I thought one of the best points they made, and I thought it was so true. The all-female Ghostbusters remake was just cancer. I mean, it was unbearably stupid. It was stupid in the way it was thought about. It was stupid in the way that it was constructed. The jokes were dumb. All of that was bad. And it was, they tried to shield criticism of a quite obviously terrible movie behind the idea that you had an all-female cast, so these like STEM-related occupational roles. And people really looked at the net to try to defend this movie that was just totally it wasn't real, it was in soft music. But the boys are looking at me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Queen. And from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dean Malenko.
Get ready, guys.
Here's a movie that is smartly written, creepy, ambiguous, but symbolic sci-fi, and an all-female cast that really keeps you over the head with.
And his opponent, accompanied by Corey Wilson. And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Ray Marceau Jr.
Guys.
As I mentioned, the writing was superb, the script was superb, the imagination was superb,
And guys, we're ready to get this match started.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
Well, here we go, guys. Live from Virginia Beach. This should be great. There's the backbreaker, guys.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. Tell me your thoughts on Malenko. You're the so-called expert, so what can we expect from him tonight?
What we can expect at this point is really anyone's guess.
Here in the early going, he's got a spring in his step and some fire in his eyes. We'll see if that translates to a victory.
Down with authority.
Thompson should have been a draw. Seems to me that a major driver of scoring controversy is the prevailing police opinion that rounds through the winner and fights through the winner.
Corey Wilson never got into the mix to stay handcuffed to the
Keep your eye on this one.
So Agent Dean Malenko jumped on Ray. So every field tried to hold his own with that injured knee.
Fighter should not win a round unless the performance makes it good to the viewer.
This last time Rem Mysterio wrestled for a while. Until May, yeah?
He's showing amazing agility here. Whoa!
The round is close, or you can make an argument for either fighter winning the round, and neither fighter won the round. Why do most fans and the powers that behave?
Can he end it quickly? It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Missed by a large margin on that one.
Wow, he's better than that.
Nobody locks it in better. Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Into the power bomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match.
He misses on that one.
Were his eyes even open?
It's not looking good for Malenko here. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
This one could very easily go either way at this point, guys. But win or lose, he's the type of guy that will be proud of his performance regardless.
He locks it in pretty much better than anybody. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Just toying with the competition a little. No, he reverses it. Taken down with a beautiful suplex. See what kind of response we get. Big time move.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Yeah, that'll leave a mark.
A truly punishing stretch.
Here's his moment, Michael.
You feel a stretch like that even after you escape.
The pressure's too much. They tap.
Here is your winner, Dean Malenko.
And then the animals come to the rescue and come in and smoke cutters.
I think he just put the entire WWE roster on notice with that victory.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing.
If reasonable people think that a fight should be scored in totality the way in which they experience it, maybe the judging criteria should match that. It should match experientially the way you take in a fight. They're setting it up so that you don't have to give the 10-10. Maybe it's because the commission, maybe this is what he's driving at, the commission don't want to see 10-10s or draws because pressure that way. But it's also set up in the scoring criteria that it would be very difficult to come by a fight. Very, very difficult. All right, it is 2:15. Let us go to the Twitter machine. You can tweet at L Thomas News, and then hashtag chat.
I think Sid for this.
Psycho Sid. The total package. Lex Luger. Elizabeth.
Just watched it with my 15-year-old son, and we were both blown away. Smart movie, giving us room for 2 series to what the ending may have been hinting at. I'm telling you, go see it. By the way, was the falafel stand Mamoon's Falafel? Yes, Mamoon's was it. $2, man. You can get like this crazy. They give you 2 like falafel cakes, and they put like tahini in it, and like, oh, it's the best. It's just $2, bang. And it's like the soup Nazi place, where like, what do you want? What do you want? Because you can get more than just that there, but not amazing. So like, you just have to tell them, oh, I want the falafel sandwich. They put it together like in a second. 3 seconds. Throw it at you, cash, boom, you're on your way. Like, you got to be ready to go. Like, you ever seen those girls on the playground doing like with the 2 jump ropes? You see people getting into it like this, trying to find their timing. That's how you got to be at Mamoon's, man. You got to get in there, you got to get out. All right. So it says the knee kick landed by Till, I think, in the second round. Or in my opinion, the most impactful strike landed all fight. If you give him that round and the fifth, it's very easy to get into the 48-47 total scorecard. Sure. Okay. I wouldn't argue with that too much. I have to go back and watch the second, but
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho Sid.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two?
I have to beat up my favorite wrestler on my birthday. That's just sad and smeared.
And his opponent, accompanied by Elizabeth, and from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
And believe it or not, guys, I'm told there are still hundreds of people out on Clark Avenue hoping to somehow find a way into this sold-out arena.
Talk us through what Psycho Sid is thinking right now. What do you expect his approach to be here?
It's still early, but I really like his chances here tonight. He certainly looks more focused than I remember seeing him in recent weeks.
If he really goes and gets him a 20-minute short that fans will make, it'll be like surprisingly good imagery and the way it's shot and sort of like, unique storyline.
Psycho Sid showing us how to get it done.
It's a fan movie. It's the best fan movie ever made.
Lex Luger is one of the most athletic powerhouses to ever step through the ropes. The total package stands 6'6", weighs 275 pounds, and possesses one of the greatest physiques this business has ever seen. Psycho Sid got him there.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey. And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher. When you have the physical gifts of a Lex Luger, it's easy to manhandle your opponents. Luger is widely regarded as one of the most powerful competitors in any era of sports entertainment.
It's all about immense power when you're talking about the total package Lex Luger. Luger has the physical strength and athleticism to take down any opponent in the ring.
And Lex Luger reverses it.
Lex Luger's on the attack now.
Lex Luger certainly isn't shy about his abilities. He's simply reminding him that he's here. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Psycho Sid.
Sid is on a rampage, and the crowd is loving it.
Here comes Psycho Sid.
Choke slam! Can't waste any time here.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle. Psycho Sid. Oh! But he's running on fumes here.
Goldberg comes out and takes out Sid, and he helps out Luger, and then he spears him.
And there
just
it
for the
is. The
hell of
referee
it.
is waving this
And the
one
real
off.
show should have fans for light, but
Did he
Lex
even
Luger,
start,
he
too?
turned face too, just like Sting. Real show, yeah, DDP, Sting, and Lex Luger are turning into faces. So is Miss Elizabeth.
Mackenzie Dern will miss weight again. True. Vasil Lomachenko fights Manny Pacquiao at the end of the year. Well, with that,
And that's for Mayhem, Vampiro versus Berlin. The dog color change match.
who fights in the UFC
This
first,
next
DDP
match
or Chandler?
will determine who faces Norman Smiley for the Hardcore Championship.
Is it just me
at
or
Mayhem.
MMA fans in Brazil, the UK, way more national?
It will crown a new champ,
Yes.
the first ever Hardcore
The
champion.
Americans are more regional, local about our fandom for guys. Yes. Very true. If you go to Texas and there is some kind of, Dallas fighter or something, there's Dallas, there's a Dallas fighter. It would be. But, I live on the East Coast, somebody being from Oregon, unless you're competing like the Olympics, in which case they do represent you. So someone from Oregon, I got nothing against Oregon, but it doesn't. I don't feel anything for that. It doesn't do anything for you. So it's hard for me to know. False. Woodley will be the favorite against RDA. True. Film. True. Usman. True. I guess all of them true. Covington will be the underdog.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Phil, I don't know.
Brian. The Mouse of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Wonderboy never fights for a title again. True. RDA versus Connor happens at welterweight for the title. False.
Norman Smiley said to do commentary.
Phil is a top contender and could be a champ, but I don't see him as a star. I've enjoyed his fights in the UFC even prior to his Cowboy win. I remember feeling that it factor when introduced to Conor Ronda, but I haven't felt it with Phil. What am I missing? Well, that last win didn't do him a lot of favors. That was one problem. I think the other problem is we have to live in an era where some guys like, Anthony Joshua is a big star in the UK. I'm not saying he's not a big star here, especially if he fought Deontay Wilder here. But let's say he fought a fight in Seattle. Would it be as big of a fight in Seattle as it would be in the UK? Now, it's an exaggerated example because I would imagine even if he fought in the United States, he'd fight on the East Coast so that folks in the UK could travel if he fought in Vegas. So those wouldn't be big deals, but there also is something to be said for the fact that these guys are regional superstars. These are guys who are right there in that pocket. They're big everywhere, maybe, but they're really big in their space. So Darren Till, it takes a while to build celebrity. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I thought that he waited too long to fight after the Cerrone bout. So he needs to get right back on it, but he got the win, however controversially. So we'll see what happens, but we might also have to entertain the fact that somebody can be really, really big in their home country and not big enough somewhere else.
I don't know about all that.
They won't stay with Leal.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Woken. I don't know about about all that. Can I get one? WGO is summer.
He's not going to go to United.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Mouse of the South, Jimmy Hart. And from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brian.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena.
So what is your platform, Luke? Tell us all you really think about the greatest sport in America. Here's what I'll say. If you live in Vegas...
And his opponent, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 393 pounds, Bam Bam Bigelow.
What the? Come on, we need to get order here. They aren't going to wait. Nope, here we go.
Just making his presence felt there.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Here we go. Back inside the ring. Great offense by Bam Bam Bigelow.
And everyone can think this is some great story. It's not nearly as good as a story of Leicester City at 5,000 to 1 winning it from the party. It's not. Especially the way they drafted. So,
again! Hey, it seems to be working for him.
I don't see how on earth 20 years left.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring. He's starting to stumble here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
And now he goes for it a second time.
You got everything. You got everything.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Because you were static out of the Real Madrid thing. You basically say that you were like the European version of that thing. Yes, sure. Whatever the saltiness of your peers requires you to say.
Bam Bam Bigelow with the offense. He'll be singing soprano after that one.
Movies to recommend for one of you guys? With the brothers Blue or Rupert to book in The Last Jedi.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Bam Bam Bigelow showing no signs of intimidation here. Bam Bam Bigelow is looking to fly. He's looking at it from the top.
That is crazy agility. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
But now, can Bam Bam Bigelow capitalize?
Bam Bam face to face. And he's going to go for it. Greetings from Asbury Park.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
That's what Kimberly grabs Bam Bam Bigelow and tells him that she needs his help. And I really make DDP to go on to wrestle in this thing with Canyon, tag team. Now he's going to finish up ready to run.
What?
He leaves, and Norman Sully grabs Jimmy Hart and Brian Knox, takes them out. This match is given to Brian Knox.
Come on. Don't have it end like this.
Here is your winner, Ryan.
The ref had no choice here but to end this one via countout.
So Bam Bam's looking for David, saying, "You want to pick on girls? Fight me, motherfucker." I still don't remember the Mayhem match from last week. I'm about to read into that.
Accompanied by his tag partner by Sanders, and Alan Funk has the microphone. Get your glasses up! You people listen up! We are the new Double A team!
I think Disco and Kurt Hennig was the Mayhem match of the week. Either that or it was Berlin versus Vampiro.
We are the greatest tag team you people ever seen! Shut up! They call themselves the Reinforcements. This will be a single match with Crowbar. Just 2 weeks ago, Crowbar beat the living crap out of you.
Most of takes out Brian Ups and Jimmy Hart, push them in trash carts, and push them into the parking lot.
There's your partner, please. Let's go, boys. Get on this side, yellow run. And get your butt out here.
Come on, don't play games with me.
I don't think that Crowbar really needs any kind of a challenge to come to the ring for any sort of competition in World Championship Wrestling. He's off the chart, he's out of control, and he's accompanied to the ring by Kathy.
Scott Hall! Flash Doc Rude.
Qualifying match. It was Scott Hall. $420. 4 people watching and 20 comments. $420, baby. I can't wait to 2020. April 2020. It's going to be $420 every day, baby. We're going to celebrate it like we celebrate my birthday today.
Well, it seems like Daphne, you can hear her on the outside. He's not lost the step. She's just behind her. You see Silva almost a
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one.
However, with touches to the back, to play for the Mariners,
And his opponent, accompanied by Kevin Nash, representing the Outsiders from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall!
Hey, yo, it's Scott Hall time.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole.
Tell me, Corey, do you like his chances here tonight?
Well, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And I can tell you that he has absolutely no quit in him. So yes, I do like his chances.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one. Guys, I don't anticipate this Hershey crowd to sit down anytime soon. That's how excited they are for this matchup. He may never walk the same after that backbreaker. How do you sum up Rude's performance as of late? So tell us, oh, wise one, what's he got to do to win here tonight?
The thing that's both exciting and a little scary is that in the WWE, every single match could be your last in the ring. These two know they have to cherish every single second in there.
All I know is sometimes we act like we can predict how things are going to go, but the reality is it's up to the superstars in the ring.
There we go again. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. Now it's Rude
mood with his back against the wall.
He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Hall is on fire and choke slam. Now that's what I call making a statement.
There it is. Now the question is, can Scott Hall finish?
Down!
One more for the bad guy.
He's back in control here.
Here we go for the win. No, he kicks out at
Whoa,
2.5.
He's not giving up that easy.
Scott Hall is a force within the ring. Scott Hall is a force within the ring. We may have discovered his favorite move. Unleashes the Boston Crab. Could be over soon here. He's just about there. He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Here we go a second time.
Oh, choke slam. That has got to be it.
This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right. Scott Hall has got it right where he wants him. Up and outsider's edge. Here's his moment, Michael.
Second time? Sure, why not?
We got a rope break.
Go! Idiot.
This could do it.
Rope.
Scott Hall scores the victory.
Here is your winner, Scott Hall.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Later on, Tim comes out, she's ready to face that Mary. He comes to the ring. Bam Bam Bigelow takes the you want to pick on girls, motherfucker, huh? Want to pick on? But he gets the better of him. And King, Los blows King, Bam Bam, and runs away. Why, he does take him to run away. David chases him, man. Her shit. Go to the back. He's fucking up her car in the parking lot while Kim's in there. And Critical Control stops up later when he sees them. Then they say, the powers that be is ready to see her now. Another qualifying match. Jeff Jarrett takes on the Perfect from Kurt Hennig.
Mr. Perfect. The chosen one, Jeff Jarrett. Don Ron.
Kerr was whooping Jeff Jarrett's ass. I don't think Jeff Jarrett got any offense. The bodyguards attacked Kerr in. Well, actually, he did. He jumped on his knee and all this stuff. He got a small penny.
It always pays out if you are a good athlete, if you are a good team, and you're a good wrestler, regardless of what level playing field is going to be laid out for you. It's so much on the line, July the 9th at Bash at the Beach, including Scott Hall contract at stake, Kevin Nash faces the Kansas City You take a look at what's going on now with you had Goldberg in the very difficult thing to do, but certainly in the ring, as we mentioned earlier, this is the future of World Championship Wrestling.
World Championship Bluetooth.
Have the World Tag Team Champions in general, and in particular, John Stasiak, really in the opening minutes of this matchup. John O'Hare, in his background, his athletic coach of gymnastics, as well as his street fighting, and he just unrolled.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Dawn. And from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, the chosen one, Jeff Jarrett. And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen. Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Well, guys, to say this Phoenix crowd is ready for this match would be a gross understatement. How about we touch on Mr. Perfect a bit? How do you see him getting it done here tonight?
He appears to have his game face on tonight, and he better, because the guy he's in the ring with is no nonsense.
Going to the well again. And the strike connects.
Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
Message delivered. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Lights up his chest with a chop. Jarrett's starting to stagger. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
This should come as no surprise, guys. When you're as meek as he's been as of late, you're going to have a tough time succeeding inside that ring.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
When Mr. Perfect is feeling it like this, nobody has a chance.
He might have it. Boom! Perfectly executed.
There is no coming back from that one. Mr. Perfect, he's looking for
the bodyguard.
This isn't just great. It's perfect. This one's over, guys. Mr. Perfect is rolling now.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Perfect can talk trash and taunt with the best of them.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here. He got all that one. Oh, what disrespect. This one's over by way of disqualification.
No, it don't happen like that.
Both men enter this match with tidal waves of momentum, which sent them on a collision course for this very moment. It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
That's right, and this Phoenix crowd couldn't be any more excited for this one. Just toying with the competition a little. What has to be going through the mind of Jarrett right now? What do you expect his approach to be here?
I can't wait to see how this one plays out, Michael. Both of these guys look like they refuse to lose here tonight.
Yeah, well, in a match like this, strategy goes out the window. It's about who's more physical and who's more aggressive.
And there's a chop.
Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
Jarrett starting to stagger. This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Yeah, but we'll see if it'll last.
Oh, no! Here he goes.
Beautiful rolling neck snap.
Totally perfect.
I can't believe it, Michael.
And executed with such amazing grace.
It's perfect. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
What?
Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
Boys come in there, check they're checking, hurting him.
And a nasty inverted DDT.
Then they're trying to throw him back in the ring.
Neckbreaker, so devastating.
Then he's
he turns it around.
If he taps out, to get disqualified or counted up.
It's a big-time drop kick. Guys, it's imperative. He figure 4 time. Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
And it's reversed.
Good. You fucked it up, you dumbass. You were supposed to still be in the
ring. If you ask
ring.
me, the officials need to be a little more lenient with the rules when it comes to big matches like this.
Y'all are holding me up. I want to finish this damn thing.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
That's right, and this Phoenix crowd couldn't be any more excited for this one. Look at this. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Tell me your thoughts on Mr. Perfect. I can't wait to see his plan of attack. What do you expect from him?
The thing about the WWE is you never get a chance to catch your breath. This matchup proves that every night could spell the end of your career.
Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
And he finally gets back into the ring.
There is no way he was going to get counted out there, Michael. Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
He's fucking up the damn script.
Jarrett's starting to sweat a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
Well, despite him once again competing like a coward, it appears as though these guys are still somewhat even as it relates to their health.
Don't leave me alone. You are a dumbass computer. You want to win, don't you? Get your ass back in the ring. Quit fucking this up.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. That's right, and this Phoenix crowd couldn't be any more excited for this one.
I'm giving your dumb ass the win. You're holding me the fuck up.
He's going back to an old friend with that one. How about we touch on Mr. Perfect a bit? As we get underway, what can the WWE Universe expect from this guy?
Hey, he's a WWE superstar, which means he's among the very best to lace a pair of boots. But does he have what it takes to beat his competition here tonight? That remains to be seen.
I agree, and I think this is one of those matchups that could be one of the greats.
Jarrett's starting to sweat a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
This should come as no surprise to anybody. When you act as cowardly as he does, you're going to get shown up. That's just the way it is here in the WWE.
Gonna have to get back in the ring here, guys.
Running out of time. Oh, yeah, here's Mr. Perfect.
In the ring, Kurt. Throw him in the ring.
He wants no part of the outside. Oh, I hate to
they
see
jump
it
on
like
him.
this.
And all that shit. I'm throwing back the ring, but he holds his weight. No, the original was very good. Fuck off.
And the official decision is
so he didn't get pinned.
Come on, Ref.
So his career
back in
still
there.
continues.
Let's get a true winner.
The original match is great. Shut up. We're going to go with the original one. I didn't feel like taking up no more time. It's main event time anyways, in a ladder match for the U.S. title. I'm better,
Scott Hall! Psycho Sid! Brett the Hitman Hart! Gold!
Yeah, let's go. Chuck, I ain't nothing. On me. And Cam Nash be your referee for this. Quality. A little left out. Easy. Big home. What the world be like? That hat. That's from the Beastie Boys. Which one was it? Hey man, they just thought that. Like the sound of the stamp on the back. Even Amy Winehouse. He was thinking the headline.
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the WCW United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Huge match here, guys, as the WCW United States Championship is on the line.
And the champ looked incredibly confident earlier today. Though I don't know why. He's in for the fight of his life here tonight, Cole.
What do you think, Corey? Does he have a legitimate chance to dethrone the champion here tonight?
Not only does he have a chance, Cole, but I'm going to go ahead and say that he will, in fact, defeat.
And introducing the challenger.
They end up fighting immediately. Then Bret Hart and Goldberg was on down later on. Bret Hart came out doing it.
Okay, let's get this match going. Here we go, guys, and I'd say Sunrise, Florida is in for one heck of a match here. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Twice as nice. A game-changing backbreaker. He clearly has confidence in that move.
Check out Scott Hall's offense.
Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Scott Hall here. I can't wait to see his plan of attack. What do you expect from him?
I don't know if either one has ever competed in a match of this magnitude. So much is at stake with that gold hanging high above the ring.
In the WWF. But this actually happened.
Backbreaker, perfectly executed.
The challenger's taking on some offense. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
Don't worry, Cole. It's going to take a lot more than this to keep him from climbing that ladder and winning this match.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
Man, Bret Hart, what offense.
Here's Bret Hart on the defensive.
Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his chance to prove it.
A crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
A clubbing blow. The Bulldog connects. And he looks helpless after that enziguri.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
Scott Hall turns it around. Bret Hart is a force within the ring. Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
He has the ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
Bret Hart with a blatant low blow.
I expect better from the Hitman.
He's in control now.
Abuses him with an elbow. Psycho Sid starting to falter. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match completely unscathed.
What force. I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered by superhuman strength.
Goldberg got him there.
He wants no part of the outside. It's safe to say he underwent special training to put on this kind of aerial display.
Uh-oh. The Hitman.
Sit-out pile driver.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. Yeah, you don't want to get dropped like that. That's for sure.
No, reverses it.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Shoulder tackle does the job. He's looking at it.
Choke slam. He might just win this thing right here. Sid is feeling it here, but I'm not sure I'd be showboating like this.
Back in the ring now. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Going to be tough to bounce back from that one.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little...
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Going to be tough to bounce back from that one.
Down to the floor. If this choke continues, he's going to be out cold. Oh, no. Nothing fancy from him there. That was all wrong. Oh, and that's the second time.
You don't want to get hit with that once, let alone twice.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Up and away. Look, he's throwing bombs up there.
Not sure this was the best idea, but it makes for some dramatics, that's for sure.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Wow, look at him, guys. They're in a dangerous spot high above the ring, guys.
Bordering on disaster right now.
Here we go. Talk about butterfingers. Clears the ladder. He's got the gold in his hands.
Not sure what they're thinking.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Here we go. He just needs to pull the title down now.
Can't blow it now.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
Almost had it. Knocked off. There he goes, crashing to the floor. We've got a climber. He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Come on, Scott. Oh, what's up, Bret Hart?
The prize hanging 20 feet above the ring. Who has what it takes to bring it down? The ascent begins. Not so fast, my friend. Turned his attention to the opposition on the ladder.
When you climb that ladder, you have to know this might be the result.
Showing very few signs of life here.
Yeah, there's no way he comes back from this. Might as well ring the bell now.
Heads up the ladder. He's going to have to hurry and pull on that title.
Close, but not there quite yet.
He's taking it to him on the ladder.
Looks like it's going to end with a bang.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
What's this? Man, that's got to hurt. And the action continues atop the ladder.
When you climb that ladder, you have to expect bad things to happen sometimes.
Scott Hall, watch out. And now the ladder has become a battleground.
Makes me nervous just watching them up there.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Not after the beating he's taken.
Up, up, and away.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Oh, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Inside the ring now.
I'll be surprised if this one ends at any point soon. There still seems to be plenty of fight left in these superstars.
And down you go. And the action continues atop the ladder.
Oh, be careful.
Somebody
there.
get him.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Not so fast, my friend. Heads up the ladder. Clears the ladder. They're in a dangerous spot high above the ring, guys.
Introduce a ladder, and this is bound to happen.
I should have been up by now.
He might just be out, guys.
I agree. He hasn't moved one.
No, not like that, bitch. You're not gonna cheat me, motherfucker.
This is it, guys. We're ready to get this match going.
The champ's definitely going to have his hands full tonight, guys. Let's hope for his sake that he did his homework.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Talk us through what Psycho Sid is thinking right now. What do you expect his approach to be here?
I've been in the same position before, so I know exactly what's going on inside that head. It's intense, nerve-wracking, and exciting all at once.
All I can say is he definitely looks the part, and sometimes that helps, believe it or not.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Look at this. Man, Bret Hart, what offense. That looks nasty. Scott Hall is a force within the ring. That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What?
He lands the chair again. He's borderline barbaric tonight, guys. Doing some more damage here.
Michael, that is so dangerous.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
No, there's the reversal. Scott Hall turns it around. The champ's starting to sweat. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
And I guarantee you the other three guys see the predicament he's in and are thinking of ways to capitalize on it.
He's certainly in a tough spot here, guys, but there's still plenty of time. Plus, it's not like his opponent is running away with this thing. Well, at least not yet, anyway.
Setting that ladder up now.
Stupid ass pros.
Scott Hall turns it around.
Oh, choke slam. This could be the turning point, Cole.
This is exactly what Scott Hall was waiting for.
Here comes Hall. Look out. He's got it in his hands now.
What are you doing? Pull it.
Scott Hall getting put in check here. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match. Outsider Edge!
Nobody does it quite like him. There it is. Now, the question is, can Scott Hall finish? He's a guy that can find that extra gear when he wants to.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
Here we go. A vicious attack on top of the ladder.
Hope they're not afraid of heights.
Okay, here we go. If he can just pull the championship down, this one will be over.
Still got some work to do.
Hand just slipped off it there. Watch out.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
The challenger not in a great place. The challenger's hopes of becoming champion appear to be in serious jeopardy right now.
While it's impressive, the problem with continually going to your finisher is you're actually giving your opponents more opportunities to scout it. You just want to keep it in your back pocket for when you really need it most.
Guys, at this point, I'd be shocked if his opponent is able to complete this comeback.
Look at him. He's relentless on that ladder right now.
One of these competitors is going to regret climbing that ladder, Cole. He has the ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
He's just as dangerous on that ladder as he is on the mat.
Not a great move.
Things are beginning to not look good for Bret Hart, folks. You have to wonder how much more punishment the champ can take.
This one could go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
The ascent begins. He's going to have to hurry and pull on that title.
Nothing set in stone just yet.
We've got a climber. And now he goes for it a second time. Slip from the grasp. And down you go. Turned his attention to the opposition on the ladder.
This is the risk you take when you climb that ladder.
Get him! Attack him, you idiot!
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Knocked off. And now the ladder has become a battleground.
Introduce a ladder, and this is bound to happen.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
Almost had it, and down you go. Here comes Hall. This match of the championship is his if he can just pull it down here.
Yeah,
looking
Rick
good.
Starr comes down just
Finally,
to say this is the Bulldog.
is over.
Goldberg attacks him. Kevin Nash kicks Goldberg in the face. And then he has a pole. I think he hits Bret Hart with it, I think.
Here is your winner and the new WCW United States Champion, Scott.
Yeah. Hit somebody with the pipe or somebody. Yeah, he whacked Bret Hart in the leg with the pipe.
Wow,
and Bret Hart
somehow
dropped the U.S. title as he
back
had.
3 of WWE's top superstars.
It drops him Kevin Nash.
somewhat easy.
He puts the belt on top of the ladder.
Again,
And let Scott Hall grab it from there. And so he does. So Scott Hall is the new United States champion for the WCW. Goldberg helps Bret Hart up as we fade to black. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank all of y'all for the birthday wishes, whether you're on here, Twitter, Snapchat, wherever. Thank y'all. Means a lot to me. It's good to be 31 today and any other day in the near future. In the future to come. Not just the near future. And so far from all this stuff. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this shit. I had to do this shit early because I want to celebrate later on tonight. I usually don't do this when I have to go to work the next morning. But I'm going to do it eventually. The party will continue on the weekend like it did last weekend. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with the next Dr. episode. The Go Home Show for WCW Mayhem. And like the semi-finals for the tournament for the WCW World Heavyweight title. Now I go on.